I haven't posted a video in a while, and I just thought, since my roommate's not here, that I would. I don't really have anything of note to say. Like, I pretty much blogged about my various activities of late. I'm just trying really hard to be happy right now, and it's kind of working, and I don't know if that's because, like, the stars have aligned, or, like, what I'm doing is working, or if I just found people, sort of ish, kind of, not really. I can't really found people. It's like people's people, like my friends' friends, that I'm kind of like working on being friends with, and I'm trying to work on not taking everything personally and not always thinking that when people laugh, they're laughing at me, which is a huge issue that I have. My eyelashes are really, really light, which is why I can't see them. They're actually like till here, but like they're blonde. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. Okay. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm at a pretty good place. I think people kind of enjoy my company. Like, I kind of get that vibe, which is new for me. I definitely don't normally feel like that. So there's that, and I'm still. I don't mean to be too deep and thoughtful and whatnot. But I'm trying to be a good person, I guess, and not be obnoxious, and not be someone that people tire of, and be someone that gets asked if I'm going places and not having to ask, which I always have to do, which is fairly obnoxious for me. Just looking for friends, and if someone wanted to like date me so hard, that'd be cool too. Let's just be quite clear. Nothing else is really going on. It's Saturday night, so obviously I'm gonna go out and stuff, and my friends were at this big tailgate this morning. Like, they left this morning and have been drinking all day. So that's that. No harm done. I can't not do that. So that'll be fun, because they're fun. Like, we have a good time, and I've been working out with people in the morning, and, like, we're tight like that, which is really nice. Like, I like them. I ran into my roommate this morning. She didn't come back until 10:30. I was like, that sounds like me lately. But actually, duck face. Quack, quack. I had ducks when I was little, but then the foxes ate them. Plight of a country girl. True life. So that was interesting. We're kind of on an interesting level that I didn't, like, I guess we gossip a lot, and I'm trying not to talk about people, and it's kind of difficult, because, like, I spoke with a few of my friends about how, like, I'm really good at noticing things. Like, I'm just, like, I remember people, and I'm just, like, into people, and I know names, and I know, like, oh, I know what state you're from. I know, like, what some interesting fact about you. I know where you live on campus, like, stuff like that. And, like, why do you remember that? I'm like, I don't know, like, subconsciously, it's like, I would want someone to remember that about me. And maybe it's, like, partly the fact that I don't get as fucked up as most of my friends do, just because I'm concerned about my well-being in more ways than one. And I don't know, I'm just trying to not talk shit about people, because I don't want them to talk about me. And I don't know what would be said. I don't think I've done anything to anyone here, but I mean, I'm sure people dislike me. Like, I'm pretty sure that everyone does. It's just a different issue for a different time, but yeah, that's kind of how things make me feel. I went to the hockey game last night. We suck. Problems. It was kind of cool, because I love people watching, so I got to, like, oh, who's coming? Oh, I know them. He's in my English class. Oh, I know him. I'm not a huge fan. So that was kind of fun, because I miss hockey. I miss skating, so I'll probably ring my skates up. Maybe after Thanksgiving, I don't really know. Maybe after Christmas. Yeah. So that'll be fun. I'm excited to be going home, actually. Like, really pumped, just to, like, be in my own bed and be, like, I find I'm a different person at home, and that's not necessarily, like, a fault of mine. I think it's just when you're exposed to, like, that environment, and it's, like, the same environment you've had since you were little, it's, like, you kind of revert back to being that person that you were, or, like, you revert back to those habits, whereas here it's, like, different. Or, like, I'm not necessarily worse or better or anything, like, change, that's so changing, it's just, like, I'm a different part of myself there, which is, like, nice, and I really want to see my cat. So there's that. But I'm kind of excited. Like, I wish, like, I saw kids from school, because I miss them too, and I haven't seen most of them. You know what, like, obviously some kids I miss more than others. That will continue to be the case, but, most of my friends from home are going to be around. So I'm going to hang out with them, and that's going to be good, I guess. They're kind of, we have totally different MOs, which is going to be an interesting conversation topic, because I don't know what we're going to talk about. Like, I'm kind of intrigued. Like, my one friend, she goes home on the weekends every night. She goes to, like, a great school. Like, it's my favorite, like, team. Even though I wouldn't go, like, it's too big for me to go there, but yeah, it's just too big, and it wasn't really the experience that I wanted as an undergrad. But, she goes home every weekend because she doesn't like the partying scene, and it's not even that she can't, there's so many people that she can find, like, a scene that she wants to be in, but she goes home every weekend, and her mom's like, well, like, you can do that, but, like, you have to find your own fun, and it's like, I kind of feel good that I went far enough away that I can't go home, and I haven't been home since August, and, like, I'm gonna get home, and, like, I haven't seen my mother in 3 months, and that's, like, strange, because, like, she's probably my favorite person, I guess. Like, she should be, but we're very similar, but also very different, so it's gonna be, like, interesting. Like, I kind of want to know, like, what she's gonna ask me, and stuff, like, if she knows, like, what's different, or, like, what changed about me since, like, she's last been around me, because it's one thing when you call someone, because, like, you can direct the conversation, but if you're around someone for, like, 5 days straight, like, you can't really have much control over what you end up talking about, and I'm kind of upset that she's not picking me up at the airport. My brother's having a thing or whatever, so I have to take a cab home, which is really upsetting, because one, it's a really expensive cab ride, and two, like, that drive is just, like, it's a nice, like, I spend the entire time talking, usually, because, like, I have so many things to say, and, like, I didn't realize, like, I wanted to say them until then. And, yeah, I do have, a main issue I have is, like, I don't talk to my parents about my friends by their names, and then I find that other people are like, oh, this is my friend so-and-so. Like, oh, their parents, like, have heard about them, and I'm like, well, I find that it would just be too difficult for them to keep track of them, and, like, they're not really obliged to know my friends, you know? Like, I learned that from school, like, they don't know my friend, like, they know, like, various people. They know various people, or, like, who's that one kid? I'm like, what kid? I don't know who you're talking about. But, yeah, so that'll be interesting. And, like, my brother, like, I don't know, I've told him certain things that always make him laugh. But then I'm worried that he'll tell my parents, and that would just be an issue. So, and plus it's Thanksgiving, and I feel like when I come back, I'm going to see most of my family. My mom's one of 6, so I have a lot of cousins, and plus we always get, like, extras, or, like, someone has a friend from school who's from, like, Mexico, so, like, they're not going home for 2 days. So, like, that'll be, like, an awkward conversation, because they're always like, how is it? And you're like, well, I don't know what to tell you, but it's fine. Like, it's so much better than it was. It's so much better. I'm actually doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to make myself do okay, and I don't know if that's why it's working or what, but it's kind of, like, a good place right now, and I don't know, I feel okay, and that's new, and it's nice, and it's not misery. Although I do find myself, like, regressing to that state a lot, and then I think maybe it's my fault. Like, if I put myself out there more, then maybe it'll be, like, a mutual thing. Like, maybe someone will ask me what I'm doing, like, and that's my goal, really, is to just have that kind of, like, ease of relationship where I don't have to, like, ask all the time. I don't have to, like, have it be a big deal that I'm asking the things that I'm asking. And, yeah, I don't know why I'm, like, dwelling on this, but I feel like I don't have anything else to do right now. Like, I could clean off my bed and, like, clean my desk off. It's kind of a mess, and, like, start packing and stuff, but I'm probably just gonna take a nap, and it's gonna be great, because I need to sleep before I go out, because it happens. And it's the last day I can go out before I go home for school. I'm kind of excited. Like, I don't know what's, something's going on, but I don't really know. I'm just excited to, like, I love, like, before, and I'm, like, hanging out with my friends, and we're just, like, chilling and, like, talking, and it's, like, just fun, and I like that so much. And, like, last night I did, like, a sort of, like, I don't mean to say, like, a lot of, it annoys the fuck out of me when other people say it, every other word, but Awkward. My computer locked. But we did like a visiting people's dorms, and I met this one kid, and he's cool. I think he's an interesting kid. I enjoy him. So we like visited his dorm, and then we visited my friend's dorm. And I was like, "Do you know this kid?" And she's like, "No, I don't." I'm like, "I think he lives here." She's like, "Yeah, I don't know him." So that was really nice because our dorms are shit. They're absolutely like, look, this is absurd. And my personal space is limited because the door is right over there. So like a quarter of my personal space is like communal space because it's the door and the doorway and walking to the rest of the room. So that was like fun because I just like talked with these girls and like I haven't really, had time to do that in a really long time, to just like chill, and it was nice. Like I enjoyed it greatly. Excuse my face, it's really like not a great face day for me. Or hair, really. I don't even know what's going on. And that was really nice, and I haven't had that in a while, and like, yeah. So mostly I'm just excited to be going home, but I'm finally in a good place, so hopefully like once I come back to school it won't be like it was in the beginning when I wanted to like jump off a bridge. Fun fact, yeah. So I hope everyone has a lovely Saturday night. It's like 5:20 and I'm probably gonna go take a brief nap. Respite is important. Okay, goodbye everyone.